Hello, friends and neighbors, and welcome to stop number 2 of the 2025 Alabama Bass Trail 100 Series presented by Phoenix Boats. Miss Kay, here we are again, Lake Point State Park. We're just here a couple weeks ago for the ABT South, and now we've got 100 teams trying to chase down $25,000 worth of bass today.
You know, last time we saw these guys, it was about 40 degrees, and today it's going to be about 140. But that's what makes these guys so good. So it's going to be interesting to get out on Lake Eufaula and see the changes that's taken place over the last couple weeks.
No doubt about it. The ABT 100 is very unique. We start in January, then we go June, and we end things in November at Wilson Lake. You've got to catch them to earn those Angler of the Year belts. Let's get out on the lake for the Academy Sports and Outdoors first cast.
We're here for stop number 2 of the ABT 100 on Eufaula. It's already hot. You can hear the boats blasting off right behind us. And rumor around town is fish are just biting. The water's up a little bit from a couple weeks ago when we were here. The fish are biting out deep. The fish are biting shallow. We saw that the last time. But you're a few more weeks into that ledge season, which means fish are just stacking up, and apparently it's lights out there. So I'm excited about today. Myself, Darian Craig, Luke Duncan, and Jason Duran are all out on the lake today, covering as many teams as we can. And honestly, we're all pumped up about watching good fishing today. So we're gonna jump over and see who's starting on the best fish.
We are on the team of Anthony Goggins and Randy Wiggins. Guess what? We've already made stop number 1. We're already moved on to stop number 2. He pulled down, dropped the trolling motor, made about 3 casts, said, "They ain't here yet, let's go."
We got Alex Davis and Derek Hicks. They've started not far from the ramp. We are ready to see them rock and roll this morning. These gentlemen right here are always catching them. I'm just trying to stay back and stay out of their way this morning. No surprise to see them offshore. As with every tournament we have out of Lake Point State Park, you've got a lot of boats that have started in this area. Of course, only 100 teams today, but I can see probably 10 of our tournament boats within sight of me here. So we're gonna hop around this morning for sure, but could not have picked a better team to start on. Give us a look at what we're gonna see a lot of today at Eufaula, which is definitely gonna be a lot of offshore fishing.
Oh, there we go. First fish on camera of the morning. Give me my money. $5 from Jason, $5 from Luke. I mean, it was a 10-incher, but $5 is $5. That's a Snickers and a Mountain Dew for me in the morning.
We are down lake, I should say, and asked a couple guys that are out there fishing some brush tops, it looked like. So there are some teams out deep today, and you know, we hit some little shallow stuff, we hit some deep stuff, we hit some lake stuff, so we're bouncing around a little bit. I think once we do find them, it's gonna be on. We're just gonna take us a little bit to find them, I think, so.
Beautiful sunrise, hooked up, Bussy and Webb. Let's go. On an old spinnerbait too, son. Let's go. Justin, Bussy, Ben Webb, your 2024 Anglers of the Year in the ABT North. Hooked up. Ooh. We're doubled up, baby. Doubled up. Bussy and Webb doing what they do right here.
Number 2 goes. No, number 2.
Okay. This is number 2 in that one. How close are you?
20 yards.
So they had 4, they just hit number 5, and this will be a cool fish for them. Put 5 in the boat on this double. Ooh, looks like a nice one.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, boys. Heck yeah.
Alabama Bass Trail Television is presented by Phoenix Boats and sponsored by Academy Sports and Outdoors, Crush City Rapala, Landers McClarty Chevrolet, and by Jax. It's all about the South. There's more to come.
In 2009, it all started with this 721 Pro XP and a passion to build the best fishing platform in design, performance, and construction for all of our customers. Through the years, motors have changed, electronics have changed, but the passion to build the best bass boat possible has not changed. Everyone at Phoenix believes we got it right the first time.
Here at Landers McClarty Chevrolet, it's time to pick your offer on a new Chevy Silverado 1500. That's right, pick the offer that's best for you. Choose rates as low as 2.9% for 72 months, or how about up to $12,000 off all Silverados? They have the best selection in years with over 500 pre-owned vehicles available. Big store, big on savings, and big on customer service. Visit LandersMcClartyChevrolet.com.
Big banks only care about one thing, ROI. So when it comes to your small business, you can expect a big no. At AmFirst, we don't just invest in your business, we invest in you and your goals. With great rates on loans, lines of credit to help you grow, and business checking accounts. Because at AmFirst, business is personal.
She grew up fast. Will she remember these times and continue the tradition? You better believe it. Tell a new fish story with Garmin.
Well, how's practice in here?
We caught a couple in here in practice. We just tried to get a couple of early ones before we take off and run.
You'll go head down the lake after morning bite?
No, we're going way up.
Way up, okay. Well, we won't be following you then.
They were hooked up too. Here we go. Here we go. Not what we're looking for, but we're catching them. Anthony said stay back a little bit because we're going to bounce around in this spot right here. So we're trying to give them all the room that they're going to need because this is a big spot here. Yeah, we probably literally hit 7 spots this morning, really kind of marked spots for sure, and made, on the first one we probably made 2 casts, the second one probably made 5 or 6, and just, You know, live scope really makes a big difference these days. You can just scan around and see if they're there. If they're there, hang out for a minute. If not, roll on.
Justin Bussey and Ben Webb, they have been absolutely putting on a show for us. 2024 ABT North Anglers of the Year. Got about 15 pounds on the boat so far. Hooked up again. Welcome back to Lake Eufaula indeed.
He's fast. I don't think he will. No, he's pretty good. I got him.
Randy's setting a hook in the back of the boat. Got us another one. That's a bonus. That's what I just said, yeah.
Hey, y'all mind if I cut y'all off one good time?
No, you good.
I'm gonna come right on there where you're throwing at it. Just
As long as you got some good coffee.
for the viewers who missed the Logan Martin tournament earlier this year, these guys were fishing an island, and I thought I was doing them a favor by getting in real tight to the island because they were on the back of it and we could actually shoot over the island. And I thought I was doing a wonderful job by, pristine boat placement. And in fact, I was sitting on top of the fish. It was a cluster and a catastrophe, and I got yelled at. It was just a mess.
Walt Roberts, Robert Greenberg, your 2024 champs in the ABT 100 at Wheeler Lake, and they're doing some frogging and flipping in the pads here. Oh, swing and a miss.
Lake Eufaula is definitely known for out here fishing these brush piles. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of these brush piles out here that have been set out year after year after year, and as you kind of just scan around, you can see all the piles. Got a big one coming here. Got a big one. Jeez. Big a drum. Gotta be. Old catfish. Swirling and fighting all the way in.
Oh, we got hooked up in the front. Andrew Loberg scoped him one. They've got the net out. I believe the last one was a drum. And we got Jed going to scoop him in the net, got him, and it's not a big one, maybe a 2-pounder. That's gonna be my guess. Number 5.
Alabama Bass Trail Television, presented by Phoenix Boats, is sponsored by Yamaha Outboards, TH Marine, McGraw-Webb Chevrolet, American Baitworks, and by Southern Protection Agency.
This is Jack's Country, where on game day, no one shows up empty-handed. Introducing Jack's Classic Wings. 8 wings available in 3 classic flavors, plus fries and homemade ranch for just $8.99. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
Here at Lanners McClarty Chevrolet, it's time to pick your offer on a new Chevy Silverado 1500. That's right, pick the offer that's best for you. Choose rates as low as 2.9% for 72 months, or how about up to $12,000 off all Silverados? They have the best selection in years with over 500 pre-owned vehicles available. Big store, big on savings, and big on customer service. Visit LannersMcClartyChevrolet.com.
This is Jack's Country, where fresh biscuits are tradition. Wake up with 2 made-from-scratch biscuits filled with egg, cheese, and bacon or sausage, just like Nana's, if Nana made the official biscuit of the South, which she doesn't. We're Jack's. We're all about the South.
You gotta play, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's good.
Cool.
Well, they biting?
Not really. We got 5. That one did, but oh my worm.
This is a very cool spot they're fishing right now. Like the way that they're set up and the way they're casting is really neat. There we go. Hooked up in the back, Joe is. There we go.
Oh, another hook set. Maybe this isn't a catfish. This is not a catfish. Another fish, good deal.
Justin and Ben were working kind of a typical ledge program this morning, boys. Now they seem to be chasing individual fish around brush piles on a shallow flat. They just keep alternating baits, and you can tell they're seeing fish on live scope. Just keep trying to find something to trigger them. Obviously, they're one angler of the year in the ABT North last year, 3rd place at Guntersville in the ABT 100. So they're, with only 3 events, obviously that makes them a contender for angler of the year. And now they got 18 pounds. I mean, these guys are going to be, they're always a team we chase in the ABT, but I feel like they're going to have something to say at the weigh-in this afternoon, potentially.
Well, how's the morning been?
It's good. We got 5 for probably 13 pounds right now. So just waiting on the big bites.
Yeah, staying shallow all day?
No, I'm actually fixing to jump deep.
Nice. The 5 y'all caught so far, have they been shallow?
Yes, every one of them.
Yeah, so just start morning out shallow and then head out.
Yep.
Heard that. Well, good luck.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Hi, man. Hi, man. Hi, you doing all right, buddy? Hi, man. You got some.
Here in the weeds.
Have you captured any bass in the weeds?
Maybe 8 pounds.
Okay. Guys, I've caught up with the one and only
Flip these shade lines here.
Josh Butts, and he's breaking it down. He says he's flipping shade lines. He's fishing the weeds, he says. Josh is now from Wisconsin.
Strike 1.
Did you get to practice much, Josh?
Practiced for 6 hours yesterday. That's the reason I'm here. I didn't find it. I didn't find anything deep. I know they're out there, but just didn't have enough time to really graph like I wanted to.
This portion of Alabama Bass Trail TV, presented by Phoenix Boats, is sponsored by Garmin, by PowerPole, Strike King, Lose, and by Mountain Dew.
In the relentless pursuit of domination on the water, one name stands above the rest. TH Marine's Atlas Jackplate. The power behind champions since 2007. The driving force that propels you to victory. More winners choose Atlas. For the fisherman who demands the best, Atlas delivers. Because every move counts. More winners choose Atlas.
Research and development is more than just time in the shop for us. It's time out here. Sweating the details. Making boats that work as well in the real world as they do on paper. From our R&D team to our anglers on the water, We have the knowledge and passion to build you the finest fishing platform in the world.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
The best fishing spots hook your heart and reel you back again and again and again. Whether the bucket mouths are biting or the tall tails are flowing, it's always a good time. Anyone, anywhere can get fishing for less. Have fun out there.
Here we are at Lake Point State Park. We were here just a couple weeks ago. Miss Kay, we always love it here, but it has been kind of a difficult day here on Lake Eufaula for the ABT family.
It has. I'm going to start by just saying we had a beautiful sunrise this morning, a great takeoff here at Lake Eufaula. But about 15 minutes after our takeoff, one of our anglers, Mr. Kenny Carroll, suffered a medical emergency. He was rushed to Medical Center Barber, where he underwent more treatment. He has then been moved into a hospice room. I would just like to ask all of our Alabama Bass Trail families to please remember Mr. Carroll and his family as they go through some very hard times over the course of the next few hours and the next few days. I know Mr. Kenny would want to see some big old bass weighed in, so let's get to it.
Boat number 8, Mitch Mitchell, Austin Weaver, 16-17. Going to take the lead. You want us to stop it right now? If you give Darian half, I bet he'll just pull the plug on the way in.
Y'all said you caught him shallow?
Yeah, we caught them all earlier and caught them shallow. It was fast and furious till 7:30, and then after that, we caught several. They were just all small.
David Pear, Jimmy Mason, boat number 9, going to take the lead right here with 5 that are going to go 17-97.
He caught the majority of them on a little swim bait. I was throwing swimming a jig trying to catch the bigger ones, and he ended up catching the bigger ones on a little swim bait.
A team that did not have a tough day when we joined them, and they are going to break 20 pounds. Justin Bussey, Ben Webb, 2013. First 20-pound bag of the day.
We started off first thing on a bar not far from here from launch. We checked it earlier or Wednesday afternoon, and it had some better fish on it Wednesday afternoon. They were set up right this morning, but we couldn't catch anything over 3.5 pounds off of it. We wanted to leave there with 18, and I think we left there with 16 and a half roughly, but caught a bunch of fish. Then we went and ran just brush tops pretty much the rest of the day.
Jeff Kitchens, Chuck Thurlow, boat 39. And your new leaders, 5 that'll go 20-74.
We're fishing brush piles, and it's hard to get them to react to a big worm sometimes. So when the wind was blowing, you can snap that spinnerbait out there and get them to snap at it. Swat at us.
How many fish y'all catch today?
We caught probably at least a limit and a half.
We probably caught 12 or 13, 15 keepers. We had 18 pounds by 8 o'clock this morning, and it just took a long time to catch a few more big ones.
Zeke Gossett, Ethan King, always catching them, and here we go. Boat 69, your new leaders, 21:02 for Gossett and King. What is it about this place and you boys?
Man, I love this place. I wish, like I said last time, a couple weeks ago, this would be my second home if I could make it that way.
Todd Beaver, Kyle Sellers. Here we go. 5 that will go 21-43, and your new leaders right here. Congratulations. Here we go. That's a wrap on ABT 100, stop number 2 here, Lake Eufaula. 21:43 takes the crown, takes the $25,000 on the home pond for these gentlemen, Todd Beaver and Kyle Sellers. Miss Kay, another great one on Lake Eufaula.
You know, 2 ABT 100s, 2 brand new winners on the Alabama Bass Trail, and I just love Eufaula for their gnats.
They got big bass and they got big gnats.
They got big bass and big gnats. But, you know, 2 new winners on the Alabama Bass Trail, 2 tournaments, 2 new winners, and that's what you like to see. I mean, that's what keeps new people coming into the Alabama Bass Trail, and the lake showed out today.
No doubt about it. All right, you guys have a lot of success here, but what does it mean to take home that $25,000 payday and get to sleep in your own bed?
It is. It's nice.
It's big. It's real big.
By far, it's the biggest tournament we've ever won. You know, I mean, we're still trying to, come to terms with
take it all in.
A little bit.
That's it.
Well, I heard you guys say you had a shallow deal going earlier in the week, but we've had some crazy water levels.
Right.
You know, you guys are used to it. It goes up, it goes down a lot. But how did you adjust today to catch 21:43 when a lot of teams struggle?
When they wasn't doing the shallow deal, we just started beating them ledges.
You knew where to go.
Yep. I mean, we ran to the dam, come back north, ran almost all the way back to the dam. So.
Almost ran out of gas.
Yeah, old Gray and Green out there is about to sputter out of gas. But I mean, we just hit as many ledges as we could. Some of them 2-3 times.
What were the primary baits for you that caught the 21:43?
Football jig and a crankbait.
Mainly a football
jig is. I think we only weighed one in on a crankbait. Today they were on the football jig really good, and they kind of have been the past couple weeks. We think we caught a 4-pounder on the crankbait earlier this morning, but that football jig was the deal today.
Mm-hmm. See, that's what you come to Lake Eufaula for, dragging out there on those ledges, catching big bass. Miss Kay, we love coming to Lakeport State Park. Such a great host for us and another great event in the books. And next week, we get to do it again. ABT North finale at another great venue, Pickwick Lake.
You know, we may see some smallmouth up there. We didn't get to see that today on Lake Eufaula. Looking forward to being at Pickwick and rounding out the 2025 North Division.
We're getting close. We'll see y'all in Florence, Alabama.